Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mike. Tyson's ruined with that punch right there. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking it.
Oh, things opened up and he was able to play. Did you see that? Tyson's on the canvas. He is on the canvas. He got crushed in by a hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson. Tyson's feeling the effects now of that hook. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. He comes right back with a big one of his own. Right hand over the... He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated.
And Sonny Liston, so strong on his feet. He will fight on here after being damaged. Mike Tyson's the victim of a powerful hook. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Solid hook upstairs. Fans love this kind of fighting, Teddy. They absolutely love it. Both guys on the inside landing body shots.
This is reminiscent of the old days, back in the early 1900s, when they had to toe a line, where they would actually scratch a line in the canvas, and both guys had to stand right in front of it, and whoever marked off it, whoever pushed off it, they were the loser.
A well-placed left. Look at that. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mike Tyson's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Trying to chop that wood with that hook to the body. Scores up top with a left. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Liston's right hand scores well that time. Look at that. The hook came home with ease.
Keep working the body.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. He scored well after being hit himself. Halfway through round number 2. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Teddy, it seems like with Mike, there's such a commitment to that upper body movement.
Yeah, you know, without that, he's not Mike Tyson. That's what separates him. It's good you brought that up. We've had guys like Ernie Shavers, Big Cat, Cleveland Williams. I mean, they were big guys. They could punch maybe as hard as Tyson. They didn't win a world title. Tyson's vehicle to really get there, to get to the finish line, to the world title, was his upper body movement. He'd make you miss, and he would create opportunities for those powerful shots.
Tyson's got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook.
Let it go.
A well-placed overhand right. Mike Tyson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
He really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Tyson's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. you're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Solid left hand to the head. Right to the head with that right. Mike Tyson turns that hook in well. Wow, what an uppercut. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Nice job there hooking to the body. Mike Tyson's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Nice work, Tyson with the hook. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. He gets away from one and then brings it home with his own. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. Good counter punch. Sonny Liston's probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counter punch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
Comes back with an overhand right. And we come to the end of the round.
Movement on. Keep countering.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Liston's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Right to the belt line. Liston's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Unable to score with the hook. Tyson's just brawling away, but that's not the answer at all, Teddy. These middle rounds has gone his opponent's way.
Yeah, if he had just a physical guy in front of him, Joe, maybe it would be okay. Be entertaining, you know, he'd have a shot. But he has a good boxer, a tactician in front of him. It's not working.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Tyson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Flush right hand to the body. Liston's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Liston's so dangerous with that. Mike Tyson's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Teddy, I think he's going to go. Oh! Mike Tyson on his pants. Iron Mike's got to get back up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Tyson's wish came true. He was hoping for the end of that round. Now he has it. That was the only thing stopping him from going down.
Yeah, but it's not over. You know, you have to think like a fighter thinks. Yeah, for that moment, he got a reprieve. But he's got to go back in 1 minute and face it again. Does he have the wherewithal to do that?
Sonny Liston's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Boy, the judges are having an easy time with this because this is clean and effective punching we're seeing out of him.
Hey, Joe, remember when you were a kid, your mother and father taught you that painting by the numbers?
Oh, I love that.
He's punching by the numbers.
Sonny Liston's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Watch that!
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Headshot lands, was a hook. Oh, what an exchange. Now hugging on the inside. Scores big with the hook to the head. Scored well up top. Solid hook. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And now you see him scoring well with the right. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there.
Keep doing what you're doing.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And that's the end of round 5. Tyson's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
Oh, good exchange there. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Good-looking uppercut that time. Mike Tyson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Zones in on that overhand right. And he just holds on there.
Beat him in a punch.
Back and forth exchange. Tyson's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And now he's targeting upstairs. And he's holding. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut.
Move your head.
Tyson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. In a later stage of the fight like we have right here, when you see one guy consistently getting hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
Move your head.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Accurate hook by Mike Tyson. Tyson scoring with that right hand. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson! That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. That last round really damaged him. Tyson's face does not look good at all. You can see his corner trying to tend to him.
Yeah, they're tending to him a little too late. What about in the gym? What about in training camp where you got to teach a guy, move your head?
Oh, and a big right hand lands. Oh, and there you go. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's over. This fight is over. Mike Tyson's unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Sonny Liston.